Get ready for a juicy episode as we dive into the latest social app craze, Lemon8, get inspired with nostalgia, and explore Twitter's controversial move to censor Substack links. Welcome to the latest episode of All Marketing School, where we bring you the most up-to-date marketing news with a pinch of fabulousness. I'm your host and chief marketing rebel, Fab, and well, let's jump into the headlines. First up, we have a new app sensation that's taking over social media, Lemon8. It's like the love child on Pinterest and TikTok, but with a fresh twist. The app allows users to upload still photos with an aesthetic similar to Pinterest board and pin systems, attracting a young Gen Z audience like. Since its launch in March, Lemon8 has been downloaded 70 million times globally. But before you rush to do the same, consider the potential privacy and data collection concerns that are coming out. Also, let's face it, social media trends come and go like the wind. So marketers always evaluate whether a new platform is the right choice for you before you jump into the next big thing. Next up, shocking, Spotify is shutting down its live audio app Spotify Live. You might be thinking, was that even a thing? This is just another reminder that trends and apps come and go. So be open to pivot as things evolve, as apps like Clubhouse and other audio apps are starting now to fade. New segment alert, if that is a thing. I wanted to share with you a campaign that really stood out for me this week. And we add lots of campaign inspo each week in our course library. In 1935, Sir Alan Lane had the amazing idea to create Penguin Books, a publishing company, where he couldn't find a book he wanted to read at the train station. Nearly 85 years later, Penguin have gone back to their inspiring roots by installing a vending machine at Exeter Station, so you can pick great books up on the go. The lesson here, nostalgia does win hearts. Think of creative ways to bring your brand back to its roots through the origin story of a company, as it can inspire powerful consumer engagement and help you stand out from the crowd. In a move that feels like a classic case of monkey see, monkey do, Twitter is censoring tweets with Substack links. And why, you may be asking? Well, because Substack has launched its Notes feature, allowing users to write short-form posts that mimic Twitter's format. Some popular online writers have already expressed their preference for Substack over Twitter's unpredictable future. But don't despair, if you link to a Substack through a redirect link, like a short link, apparently you can avoid a ban and the link will post. You're welcome. This week on the pod, we talked about personal and authentic copywriting with the wonderful Robyn Evans. If you want to expand your copywriting toolkit, go and check out the episode. Here's a little extra for you.
I used to actually hide so much of who I was and what I loved. When I first started my business, I thought I had to show up a certain way and be a certain type of business owner or have a certain aesthetic in order to be taken seriously. And now I've fully embraced my gothic vampire loving heart, even though that's not how I don't run around in costume all day. Although I do live in New Orleans, which we love, to party and have a good time and dress up. It's something that I've always loved, and it's always been how it's funny because you almost have to give yourself permission to embrace these parts of yourself that are quirky and weird, because lo and behold, there's other people out there that are just as weird as you.
Last but not least, let's talk about one of the most fun topics around, acquisitions. Podcast newsletter Stack Marketer acquired Psychology of Marketing last week, and actually I'm pretty excited. Apparently the content is complementary to their daily newsletter, and it's kind of that edutainment mix that, according to Emanuele Sinca's announcement on LinkedIn, can help both companies because monetization and growth are where stacked marketers can make a big difference for Psychology of Marketing. Now you might be wondering, why does this jump out, Fab? Because more and more newsletters are growing through acquisition, showing how powerful media networks are rising in the publishing world. The newsletter era is upon us, and I've been saying this for years. That's it for this week's episode. If you are listening to this as it goes out, early birds of our 4-day intensive experience are ending pretty soon. So if you want to spend some time together and learn about positive impact, go and check it out at amschool.click/intensive. amschool.click/intensive. I'll see you next time. For now, class dismissed.